Hi, today we will be going over a foam roller routine for you to work on pulling those shoulder blades down and back, opening up through your chest, and relaxing all of the musculature down your back. So, what you'll need for this video is a 2 pound or 1 pound weight. We don't want to be super heavy, and then a foam roller. So, you're going to take your foam roller, you're going to have it vertically, and then from there, you're going to take yourself down here at the end of the foam roller, bracing through low abdominals. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down. Coming into this position, you want to make sure that the foam roller is down the middle of your spine. You don't want to be too far one way or too far the other. And you also want to make sure that the head is flat on the roller. Low abs are engaged throughout all of this, so pulling that tailbone down and under so I feel nice and set and supported on the roller. Let's start with palms up towards the ceiling, closing the eyes, and take 2 long breaths. Inhale, exhale, out through the mouth. Focusing on letting the hands get heavy, opening up through that chest with arms down by your side, and just taking a moment here to really connect with the body. From there, we inhale, exhale. Can you sweep those hands up and over your head? Finding those points where it might get a little sticky and maybe taking it a little slow through those middle areas. Exhale, sweep up and overhead. Inhale, bring those palms back down towards your hips. Going through a couple of these, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Taking your time, using your breath, and keeping low abdominals engaged throughout the entire movement. The next time that you're at the top, you're going to inhale, exhale. Can you let those palms slide down towards your ears and into a goalpost position? Inhale, extend overhead. Exhale, pull those elbows back down. Again, you can pause the video and go through as many of these as you would like, using your breath to support you and keeping the foam roller nice and still. There should be no pain here, but we should feel a nice deep stretch through the front of the chest and pulling those shoulder blades down to relax through upper traps. Inhale, exhale, pull down with those elbows. Shoulder blades are sliding down the back, and we should feel them sliding along the foam roller as well. Use that as your tactile cue. One more here. Exhale, sliding those elbows down, letting them get nice and heavy here, opening up through the front of that chest. We can also take those palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, open wide. Control back up and in. Using your breath to see with each one, can I lower those hands a little bit more and ensure I'm maintaining those shoulders pulled down the entire time. Exhale, go for 3, 2, and 1. From there, can I get my hand weights, have them nearby, and we're going to do that same motion, but now I've got the hand weights. Keeping low abs engaged, I'm going to feel some extra tension right here at the bottom because we've got the weights in the hands. We're going to go for 5. Exhale as you open, inhale as you pull everything back up and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, you're going to take those palms, bring them in towards your ears. We're going to go in reverse now. We're going to go back into that overhead press, pulling those shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, exhale, sliding down towards the corners of the hips. Anchoring through those feet, squeezing those glutes. so that we keep the foam roller as still as possible. And with all of these, you can go through as many as seems comfortable for you. We're going to stop at 6 together, but if you want to pause the video and keep going, you can. One more here. Good. From there, you're going to take one hand weight, place it onto the ground. Place that hand onto the floor, letting that be your anchor. Your arm that has the weight is going to come up towards the ceiling. Pulling your tailbone down and under, you're going to anchor through that same side's leg and bring the other leg up. So now I've got an opposite arm and leg anchoring me to the floor and holding up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Can I exhale, extend out? Everything controls back in. If I feel like I have difficulty at this bottom point, keeping low abs engaged and pulling everything back up and in, I can inhale at the bottom again, exhale, control back in. So it'll look like this. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Letting your breath support your motion and keep you nice and stable here. We're going to go for 3. I should feel no hip flexor here. Should all be coming from low abs. 2. Fighting to keep the foam roller as still as possible. Last one. That arm and leg can control down, and we can switch to the other side. Anchoring through that opposite working side, and then take everything up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you open out. Inhale again. Exhale, control back in towards center. Go for 5. 4. Pulling those shoulder blades down throughout this entire process. 3. Lengthening through that body. 2. Shoulder blades are down. No hip flexor here. Last one. Everything pulls up and in. Slowly lower down towards the ground. Place your weight down. And from here, we can stay here and get another nice stretch, or we can take our time slowly rolling off of our foam roller and coming up into a seated position. I should feel like my shoulders have dropped 50%, opened up through that chest. I'm a little bit taller here, and the back has relaxed. You can take your time with all of these, moving through the motions, letting your breath support you, letting that be the guide through the entire exercise. With this, we've worked through some stretching, we've worked through some mobility, and then we strengthened at the end. So this is a great routine for you to do before or after any exercise that you do.